Hey, Todd here, and welcome to another Acme Machining. Today what I want to do is I get these here Pyrex cups from my Tig torches, and as you can see there's not a whole lot holding them on. Like wiggle wiggle, they come off so darn easy, and I've actually had them come off and break while I'm doing the job. So what I've done is I've come up with a way to put an extra ring in here. And that holds it solid. Like, I can't pull that apart. I'm pulling it out of my fingers, folks. So I'm going to show you how to make a simple tool to do this in just about, well, you can do it in any lathe. Okay? It's real easy to do. Nice simple trick. Okay, so come along, we'll have some fun today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a piece of 3/4 bar stock. Okay, and we're going to drill a hole, because what I want to do is I want to make an adapter that I can put those torch tips in, those diffusers, and then I'll drill a hole and tap it. I need, for a number 9 torch, or number 20 if it's water cooled, it is a 5/16 by 24 thread per inch. So I have to drill, it's actually a letter I for the drill size for the tap. And I'm just going to drill that right through, and then I'm going to cut it off, and then I'm going to flip it over, and I am going to do a 3/8 by 32, which is an ultra national fine. So it's a fine thread. It's kind of a weird duck, but they're available. KBC Tools is where I got mine, so give them a call. They'll get you one quickly. And yeah, so I'm going to get a drill in here and get going, so stick around. Okay, so I'm just going to start out here. I'm at 220 RPM. Just going to center drill this. Going to try to stay out of your guys' way. Going to start out with a 17/64 common drill, because they are common price, cheap. I am going to sink this in quite a ways, because like I said, we're going to part this off and turn it around. Different size hole, different size thread on the other side. Put my letter I in there. Well, that didn't take anything out. Let's make sure I got the right one. Yeah, that was a letter I, but this 17/64 must have drilled. There should have been about 55 thousandths to come out there, but it didn't take it. I am going to slow this down to 60 RPMs, and we're going to feed the tap in there. So starting to spin, so we'll take that out. Get this stuff out of the way here. And we're just going to turn it by hand. Turn the power off and get the hand tap going. Try that again. Feels like it's doing a nice job in there. Blow that off, give it a little deburr here quickly. I like to try the tap after I've deburred it, just to make sure that I haven't folded something over that's going to screw us up over later. And the number 9 torch, or number 20, like I said, if it's water cooled, screws in there nicely. You guys probably know where we're going with this now. And I'm just going to part that off that long, drill a hole in the other side for a 32. 3/8 by 32 is the next size. So we will get a parting tool in here as soon as I remember what one looks like. And I just check it up against the face of the truck. Bring you around here so you can see what I just did there. I bring that in like that, just so I can check and see that it's parallel. And now I'm going to put it back in 220 RPM. And there's no set length for this. Doesn't need to be very long. Before I do that, I'm just going to dress the end of it with a file. parting. Enough stuck out that I can do what I need to. Try to get you into a spot where you can see what's going on here. Okay, you guys can see again. Finish cleaning this tit off with the parting tool. Chamfer. The center drill. I'm just going to go in here with a 17/64 to trying to get somewhere where you guys can see. So hit the like button if you I definitely appreciate it if you hit the like button. Helps others see these videos. Okay, and we are going to an 11/32 drill bit. Going all the way through because we've got a smaller hole on the other side. And then I'll grab my 3/8 by 32 top. looking for some here's what I've been using. Tapmatic Edge Cream. I know a lot of guys are going to Anchor Lube now. Anchor Lube works great, but I got half a tube of this stuff. And it's always done its job, so I'm not going to throw it in the garbage. Run this back down to 60 RPM. And let's put some threads in here. Thing's probably in there all the way until it hit the 14 or the 17/64 hole that I drilled from the other side. So kill the power. We're going hand tools here, so we kill the power. Yeah, that's what we did. We hit the bottom. Blow the chips off here. Deburr. Like I said before, after I deburr, I like to run the tap in. To make sure it's good. Gonna blow the crap out of that. And we take a diffuser tip. It's just a 3/32 diffuser tip from my number 17 torch. I am just going to use a standard parting blade. Okay. And I'm going to try to get you in here where you can see what's going on. So now most of the time you just put your O-ring. I'll move this out of the way. You put your little green O-ring. The green ones can take the heat. Your O-ring sits down on here. I can't see my monitor, so yeah, it sits down there. But you've also got your gas cup or your gas seal in here, so it doesn't leave much room as you've seen on the other torch. I'll grab it here just so you can, easier to show than tell. So you can see how that there green ring goes on there, and it's just on the very edge of your sealing cup for your torch and the end of your diffuser, which is right here where the threads start. And when I put this on, like it doesn't even feel like it wants to stay. So what I've been doing is I just come up so far. I'm going to move you around even more. So there's a good picture for you. You don't need to see me. So put this in neutral for a minute. You can see where they stop. They just cut a little flat on there. And what I'm going to do is I'm coming in just above. I'm going to put a few, just need a thread or two, okay? And by doing this, I can still use the screw-on caps. You'll see in a minute. But I'm just going to bring this back up to 220. Lock my carriage in. And all I want to do is get down to the minor diameter of this thread. There you go. And now, excuse my reach. That's how simple it is, folks. Now, I hope that didn't go out of focus on you. I'm afraid I think it did. Sorry about that. But all I did was I cleaned that off with a parting tool. And I just cleaned it off until the bottom of the thread disappeared. Like I actually can still see the bottom of the thread. Yeah, you guys can see it down there towards the bottom. And yeah. They're not very thick, so I don't want to cut into any of the base material, but just taking the major diameter off the thread down to the minor diameter isn't making it any weaker. And I'm just going to pull this out and we'll go over to the table and put it in a number 17 and show you what we're doing here. Okay, so as these come, that's what they want you to do. You've got one O-ring down there, and you put that on. And see how easy that comes off? Like, I could probably shake that off by doing this. And I know you're not jabbing things with your Tig torch, but it's real easy. Like, that comes off way too easy in my book. So, with that extra groove in here, get you in frame here, with the extra groove in there, you put your O-ring in, you moisten your rubbers, just like they say. Sorry for getting you out of frame. But now that's staying. Like, I couldn't do this before. Okay? Definitely couldn't do that before. So, that's what I do. I do the number 17s. 17, I believe, is a 26. Go up to 260 amps. I've only got a 230 machine, so I suppose I could use number 26 would be a nice one for me, but I don't do that much high amperage stuff. But Yeah, but it's cheap and easy to do. If you got a lathe or access to one, all you need is a couple drill bits, a couple taps, and a parting blade. And it's real easy to do, fun little project, and it really makes a nice holder for your torches. And like I said before, I can take this off, because I said there's nothing stopping me from going to a ceramic cup. There's my ceramic cup. So, doesn't get easier than that. Take that off. I can throw a couple O-rings on there and go to that, and it stays. So, as I said, when I put this single one on and try to do that, see, I can't hang on to that. Doesn't work that way. And I said, yeah. So I put that on like that, and it's staying, folks. So that ain't going anywhere. So whoop, get you back in frame here. So there. So that's what you want. And that's what you got. So please like and subscribe and share, and we'll see you on the next video.